consider is laid on the table.
When Democrats and Republicans vote together, it means that history is being made in America. And that's exactly what happened last night. The two sides, which are usually at odds with each other, were united by cryptocurrencies. The House of Representatives passed the Genius Act, incorporating virtual currency trading into U.S. law.
But President Trump and this Congress are correcting course and unleashing America's digital asset potential with historic transformative legislation. President Trump promised to make America the crypto capital of the world, and today, we delivered.
The bill regulating the cryptocurrency market will soon be on the president's desk, but there are two others still in play. One is a bill detailing the structure of the cryptocurrency market, known as the Clarity Act, and the other is a bill aimed at prohibiting the Federal Reserve from creating digital currencies, which can be understood as a safety valve. The state has dollars or precious metals such as gold, and private companies can issue cryptocurrencies under supervision.
Majority of stablecoin today are US dollar backed, and thereby having clarity from the US regulators and policymakers becomes very important. If you are going to use a stablecoin that's US dollar backed, then naturally you want to understand.
The cryptocurrency market is growing at a tremendous pace. Everyone has probably heard of Bitcoin, but new digital currencies are being created every day. Even the US president, a great supporter of hard cash and virtual assets, has his own so-called official Trump.
If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way, and that's what's going to happen.
Shortly after key votes on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin did indeed skyrocket to over $120,000, or nearly $500,000 złotych. In the United States, in terms of legislation, this week has been somewhat referred to as Crypto Week. The breakthrough is the creation of a whole spectrum of rules and the removal of risk and uncertainty surrounding the operation of this market. This really sets an example for other countries and other developed markets on how to approach the issue. The Americans are setting an example for other countries such as Poland that crypto is a business that simply needs to be well regulated. If someone wants to issue such a currency in the United States, it must have an equivalent in other assets. In other words, the currency must be secured. It cannot be an empty shell. This is very important. It is also not possible to charge interest or allow earnings on such currencies without the appropriate banking license. Despite this, the climate for cryptocurrencies in Poland is not very favorable. They came under fire from Gazeta Wyborcza, for example, when one of the companies in this industry sponsored the CPEC Conservative Conference in Rzeszów. Meanwhile, cryptocurrencies are a rapidly growing market. Cryptocurrencies are modern assets that were created about 10 years ago with the aim of protecting those who own them in the event of turmoil in the global financial system. However, over the last few years, there has been a huge increase in the importance of cryptocurrencies, which is why in the current situation, we are seeing cryptocurrencies transition from unconventional assets to traditional assets. Entities in the crypto world that would like to operate legally on the Polish market do not even have anywhere to apply for a license because the law is struggling to come into being, despite the growing interest in online currencies among Polish people. The latest research indicates that the crypto asset market in Poland has already surpassed the stock market. 1 in 5 Poles owns crypto, and 1 in 5 Poles invests and plays with crypto, so to say. However, we still do not have a domestic law that introduces into the legal system in Poland the adopted binding regulation, the European regulation, which in other countries allows entities such as the one I represent to apply for a license and, in fact, develop their business. The result is that instead of paying taxes and developing in Poland, crypto companies are looking for a place for themselves in other countries. People who are open to crypto primarily want access to fast transactions, 24-hour market access, and they want an entity that is regulated and supervised. Above all, such people should educate themselves, and educate themselves again before they touch the crypto market and before they invest their first dollar in the crypto market. It is worth having both knowledge and a choice.